Welcome back to Also News TV, and today we're going to first look at also unlikely to chase Alexander Isak transfer this summer due to two Gunners players, and then we're going to look at also interested in signing RB Leipzig star Tyler Adams as Mikel Arteta seeks right back upgrade with Hector Bellerin future uncertain. So the first transfer headline states that also unlikely to chase Alexander Isak transfer this summer due to two Gunners players. So the reports are stating that there are two Arsenal players standing in the way of a move for the 21-year-old Swedish forward. Alexander Isak is one of many young players hoping to make a name for themselves at this summer's European Championship, but no matter how well he performs for Sweden at Euro 2020, it is unlikely Arsenal will be moving for the 21-year-old forward. Even before the start of the tournament, Isak is one of the players attracting interest on the transfer markets. That is not surprising, considering the Swedish forward contributed 17 goals and 2 assists in 34 La Liga appearances for Real Sociedad last season. Isak is a dangerous prospect, a fast and direct striker, and has long been considered an exciting prospect for the future. With Zlatan Ibrahimovic injured, Isak is likely to play a leading role at Euro 2020 for Sweden, who face Poland, Slovakia and Spain in Group E. After coming through the ranks at Swedish club AIK and Borussia Dortmund, he joined Real Sociedad in June 2019 in a transfer worth just £5.85 million. That now looks like a bargain for the Spanish club, who finished 5th in La Liga last season, thanks in part to Isak's goals. But just 2 years on from that, Isak's value in the market has skyrocketed. His eye-catching performances in La Liga and contract until June 2024 mean transfer marks value him at £36 million, but that appears to be a conservative estimate. A blockbuster £60 million transfer has been mooted, and that is largely because of Dortmund's canny work when selling Isak in 2019. Dortmund have a £25.9 million buyback option on Isak, who also happens to have a £60.45 million, which is €70 million, release clause in his La Real contracts. Both of those facts represent significant barriers to any post-Euros transfer, and Arsenal's situation only adds to the picture. The Athletic reports that the Gunners are interested in Isak, who is very highly rated by technical director Edu and his recruitment team. However, the outlet also reports that Arsenal are not actively seeking a number 9 for this summer, having offered a new contract to Eddie Nketiah, and with young forwards Gabriel Martinelli and Folarin Balogun already on the books. Like Alexander Lacazette, Eddie Nketiah currently has just 12 months remaining on his contract, and there are interested parties in the Premier League and abroad. The 22-year-old is unlikely to sign a new contract and will probably be sold, but the Athletic believes Arsenal will only look for a new striker if both Nketiah and Alexander Lacazette move on. They point to the fact that Arsenal did not push hard for Celtic's Odsonne Edouard, who looks set to join Leicester City this summer, as proof their priorities lie elsewhere. So while Isak's stock continues to rise during Euro 2020, it appears unlikely that he will be arriving in North London anytime soon. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that also interested in signing RB Leipzig star Tyler Adams as Mikel Arteta seeks right back upgrade with Hector Bellerin future uncertain. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are keen on signing RB Leipzig versatile star Tyler Adams. According to reports, the Gunners are looking to bolster their squad with the departures of Martin Ødegaard and Daniel Ceballos, while others will be sold in the coming weeks. The American international has impressed since his arrival in the Bundesliga and has made 37 appearances in all competitions, providing quality passing and defensive contributions. The 22-year-old, according to The Athletic, is being looked as a right-back option, but he provides versatility as he can slot in at the middle of the park, another area Arsenal could use cover. And with Mikel Arteta keen on inverted fullbacks, he fits the Spaniard's very specific needs and Hector Bellerin a possible outgoing. Leipzig, however, may be reluctant to sell their player after already agreeing to ship off Dayot Upamecano and Ibrahima Konate. Tyler Adams currently has 4 years left on his contract, and the Germans will feel no pressure to make a move this transfer window. There is an important summer for Mikel Arteta, and the Gunners have already missed out on one transfer target, Emiliano Buendia. Arsenal legend Emmanuel Petit believes his former club have to make some serious changes to ensure they don't make the same mistakes in the transfer markets. He said, "How many times were they wrong in buying players at Arsenal? Defenders, Mustafi, Socrates with the same talents, they were adding players on players, but there were no difference between them. This is the end of the last street for them. Make changes, you have to. It's been the case for the last couple of years, but what they done? It's not a question of money as they have the money." So it looks like Arsenal are interested in signing RB Leipzig star Tyler Adams, as Mikel Arteta seeks right-back upgrade with Hector Bellerin future uncertain. And when it comes to Tyler Adams, he fits pretty much what Mikel Arteta wants in his right-back. He's playing this sort of inverted fullback, and you can clearly see that Hector Bellerin doesn't have the ability to adapt to that role, and he's pretty much adopting tactics from Pep Guardiola, because he is a king of putting fullbacks. You see the likes of João Cancelo, Kyle Walker, even the likes of Zinchenko. So these players have been put into as midfielders when they come with a midfielder from right back, and that's something Tyler Adams can do easily, since he's a right back and he's a midfielder at the same time. He has good versatility between those two positions. So when it comes to Tyler Adams, he can slot in that right back position and then can move into that midfield position when he inverts. So when it comes to Tyler Adams, I think he's a perfect signing for Mikel Arteta. But the big question remains on whether RB Leipzig are willing to sell Tyler Adams in the first place. Arsenal will have to pay a hefty fee for him, given the fact that he's still got 4 years left on his contract. And with RB Leipzig already having a big summer sale already, you got the likes of Upamecano, Konate already left. Those two players are key in their defence. And another player in the form of Tyler Adams, who is key in both their midfield and their defence. I think Mikel Arteta will have to try and persuade RB Leipzig to a large extent to try and sell Tyler Adams. But he could be a signing in the future, in the near future, maybe in 1 year or 2 years time. Arsenal might return for Tyler Adams once again if we're still in a predicament. So you have to wait and see how this transfer pans out. But when it comes to Tyler Adams, I think, why is not Maitland-Niles given the opportunity? He can play in midfield, he can play in right back, so you have to wait and see. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace. Thank you for watching the video. At least we have something important to celebrate: a record 14th FA Cup win last year. Make sure you click the special link that I've put in the description and comment FA Cup if you bought one. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, click one of the videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.